Caribbean Show, APAC Radio. Keep it locked. From yacht to the street. APAC Radio. Keep it locked.
Greetings, massive. Welcome to Island Heat, where we bring you the best from yacht to the streets. Here on Island Heat, we feature the best in Caribbean music, culture, and topics. I'm your host, Super Peck, filling in for Lady Lalabella, who's still on the road. We expected her back, but you know, that jet lag is a real thing, all right? But she'll be back with us in the studios next week. Now, as always, the show is brought to you by our sponsor, APAC Media. APAC Media, listen, we can't do this show without them. Each and every week, they deliver high quality visuals and sounds. All right. APAC Media Group is a full service audio and video creative production company specializing in podcasting, multi-camera recording, and live streaming. Their mission is to take on creative challenges in preserving and telling stories in visually compelling ways for individuals and corporations so they may meet their preconceived objectives. Contact APAP Media via email at info@apapmedia.com. Thank you, APAP Media, for your sponsorship. Now, as always, we've got a great show lined up for you. We're going to test how Caribbean are you with our weekly All Things Caribbean trivia. And then we're going to go to the streets and find out what's going on in the streets. What are the hot stories and features from Yard? All right, telling you all the mix-up and the must-know topics and events for you island movers and shakers. And then, of course, we'll be counting down the top 10 songs here in the ATL from artists based here in the ATL at the top of the hour, 10 p.m., all right? Now, hold on to your seats as we dive into today's theme, which is the Windrush Generation. In September 1947, Caribbean politicians and British colonial officials met at a conference in Montego Bay, Jamaica, which gathered at the conference included Norman Manley and Grantley Adams, future prime ministers of Jamaica and Barbados, respectively. Arthur Crouch Jones, who was the Secretary of State for the colonies, was also in attendance. The delegation agreed that the British West Indies would move forward towards political independence. Barely a year later, in June of 1948, the former German trooper ship, which was taken by the British during the Second World War, was renamed the British Windrush, and that arrived in the docks in Essex. Having set sail from Australia, the Windrush was docked in Kingston, Jamaica in May of 1948, where many West Indians took advantage of an advertisement placed in the Daily Gleaner offering transport to Britain. Before 1962, there was no immigration restrictions with British subjects from the colonies, and they could travel back and forth, and they had equal citizenship rights with as British colonial subjects. Now, although the Windrush only carried less than 900 West Indians on that first voyage, due to the significant coverage by the British press, the ship and the name of the ship became a defining symbol for the post-war Caribbean migration to Britain. Tens of thousands of people from the Anglo-Caribbean would follow in decades after the boat's arrival, and an estimated nearly 9,000 West Indians lived in Britain in 1931, but by 1958, there was more than 80,000 Caribbean people living in Britain. So that is the so-called Windrush Generation. All right, they got to witness from the Britain side a lot of the Caribbean becoming independent, and I think also probably most definitely played a part with the numbers growing in Britain itself to help push towards independence for a lot of the Caribbean nations. So there you have it. That is the Windrush Generation, the theme for today's show. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and jump right into our trivia. And if you were paying attention during, the discussion about the Windrush, then you will, you should be able to get the answer here. All right. Which country's two leaders, all right, would Norman Manley and Grantley Adams become prime ministers of respectively? Which countries would Norman Manley and Grantley Adams become prime ministers respectively? Is that England and Jamaica? Is that Australia and Barbados? Is it Jamaica and Barbados? Or Essex and Montego Bay? All right. We're going to be right back in a few minutes. We'll give you a chance to think about the answer to that question. We're going to jump into some music, y'all. This is the voice of the man, Taurus Riley. This one called Earthquake, Earth Shake.
Smart Kid Records.
Boy.
Island heat.
Yeah.
From yard to the streets.
Boy. Sure. The mood is right. Incense burning, I feel your vibe. And you're looking so fine. I don't like wasting time. No, no fresh, that's fine. And this must be a sign. And now the raindrops keep falling down. You're all alone. Can I come inside, boy? And now the teardrops keep falling down. The tears of joy. Can I come inside? Well, baby, the earthquake, earthquake, lightning, thunder. Earthquake, earthquake, lightning, thunder. It's like Zion and earth combined. So we're raising hell, same tide. Earthquake, earthquake, lightning, thunder. Watch how the king go to work. I know what you deserve. Deep in your valley, planting seeds into your earth. Yes, princess, just know that there's no stress. So no, just kick back, let me prove that. You know hear what I go up on the rooftop. Raindrops keep falling down. You're all alone, can I go inside? And now the teardrops keep falling down. The tears of joy, can I come inside?
No problem when we sing song. Pong, ping, pong. Jump on the beat like King Kong. SSS. She crazy. Can't stop, now stop. Fish when me not flop. No be wine up me waist. Place it from back. Take it down deep. Wine come up. Back and ticky tacky like a clock and smooth it out. Back up on the top. Rotate. Kicking on me waist. Big not stop. Mash up the place. Wine to the left. Glide to the right. Missionary what boy you could have right. Can't stop, now stop. Make me body go around like that. On top, sideways, now gaze me keep the thing locked. Spin me, spin like that. The man, them a people I watch. Them a scheme and a plot. Give me pretty kitty cat. Why you wicked shot attack? Can't stop, now stop. Fish when me not flop. No be wine up me waist. Brace it from.
Her name is Mayuka. She was on the show last week, y'all. Yo, she's doing some big things in the game right now. Watch out for this rising star. Let's go. One more. Her and Charlie Black. This one's called Bedroom Fiesta. Come on now. Let's go.
All right. I got what boys like. They want it all night. I give it up so right. Bet your life to make me your wife. I got what boys like. They want it all night. I give it up so nice. I got the thing to open your eyes. Bedroom fiesta. Push up the figure, put up on the dresser. Give it to me like a teacher and a lecture. Don't stop till my abolish my injuries. Put me on the stretcher.
Now I got talking, girl, bend your back. Me like how you fierce and full of chat. Grab your bayonet, make you inhale and gap. Stiff up in a belly, make you tell me stay hot.
When you watch that, I go who like what? Me rump in a bed and time me get hot. Earth up your back, give your muscle contract. Pop you down until your backbone snap.
My local, you have a wine pony pole, jump out of the car, give you one pony toe. Nobody come give me no rig my road. Me return for the thing, this and no star roll.
I got what boys like. They want it all night. I give it up so right. Bet your life to make me your wife. I got what boys like. They want it all.
She's got what boys like. Mayuka with the Bedroom Fiesta, y'all.
You have the what she have, I shall return. Yes, girl. You have the what she have, I shall return. What? You make me want lift the girl in a me yard. Come there with you. Come there with you. Me woulda kill for the loving that you have, my girl. I'm telling you. Me want you just bend over, girl. Bend Why?
He goes by the name of Patex. You gotta put some respect on the name. You know, it's the Grammy Award. Yeah, winning Patex, yeah. Brand new productions of Journey Boss. This one's called the Lasco Fan Rhythm. Ladies, bend over. Patex, let's go. Island Heat to the world.
You have the what she have, I shall return. Yes, girl. You have the what she have, I shall return. What? You make me want lift the girl in a me yard. Come there with you. Come there with you. Me woulda kill for the loving that you have, my girl. I'm telling you. Me want you just bend over, girl. Bend over, girl. Bend over, girl. Girl, you ever clean, yes. Girl, you ever clean. Girl, your body set right, you a Lego stem. Girl, you ever clean, yes. Girl, you ever clean. Girl, your body set right, you a Lego
Siente, con la que le si me escuchan se mueven, bailando no dan el 10 ni dan el 100. Allá dan el 1000, 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 dan el 1000. Estamos dando el. Everybody knows the area.
You know, our resident linguist isn't in the building. She's not here tonight, but you know what? We still represent it, yeah? This one is Irie Urbano with El Mil.
Que yo sé, si no crees, ven a ver. Siente, con la que le si me escuchan se mueven, bailando no dan el 10 ni dan el 100. Allá dan el 1000, 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 dan el 1000. Estamos dando el 1000, 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 dando el 1000. Que le dando el 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000. Ale dando el 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000. Bad girl.
Sangoteo la tiene la guerra, sangoteo la tiene la guerra. Sangoteo la tiene la guerra, sangoteo la tiene la guerra. Gigi wine them gyal ya, and some Gigi wine. Gigi wine them gyal ya, and some Gigi wine. Gigi wine them gyal ya, and some Gigi wine.
The voice of Mr. Easy, y'all.
Wine move your waistline, gyal. Me love it to see how the girl them just a wine non-stop. Me love it to see how the girl them just a wine non-stop. Me love it to see how the girl them just a wine and catch. Me love it to see how the girl them just a wine non-stop. Girl we slim, girl we fat, girl we love to wine pan TikTok. Girl from Kingston, nobody's flat. Balance pan nose, wine pan them a top. Oh, journey. Me love it to see how the girl them just a wine non-stop. Goody, goody, good. Me love it to see how the girl them just a wine non-stop. Goody, goody, good. Me love it to see how the girl them just a wine and catch. Me love it to see how the girl them just a wine non-stop. Goody, goody, goody. Yo, journey. Good body, girl, good body. My girl, you a cute dolly. I you think loud globally.
From y'all to the streets.
Girl, your body down dent up. You know what me like, y'all, then a fence up. Whole car them dent up. How the place them a walk on a roof top. Hey, get your body down, chaka chaka. You know fear man a alligator. No boy, you know follow back up. Cute and tan, good you ever proper. Good body, big up the girl them with a good body. My girl, you a cute dolly. How you think loud globally? That one that name good body. Big up the girl them with a good body. My girl, you a cute dolly. How you think loud globally? Some girl fear about Chucky and the bride. When them see the video like them gone hide. Hey girl, who no go at one side. If you don't have no shame, no pride. Them fear about the Grinch and the Cringe. Them coming like some big time leech. Me make my hotness speak. In my box suit and me step up on the beach. Good body. Big up the girl them with a good body. My girl, you a cute dolly. How you think love globally? That one that name good body.
Yes, it is the voice of Maca Diamond, y'all. She's talking about the girls with a good body, you know. Yo, big up, big up, big up. That's the Lasco Fan Rhythm. Big up to the Journey boss every time, Journey Music. Patex doing this thing. ATL representing, y'all. Now, let's see. We gave you some time to, come up with the answer to the trivia question. We see if y'all were paying attention. All right, so the All Things Caribbean trivia this week is which countries would Norman Manley and Grantley Adams become prime ministers of, respectively? Was it A, England and Jamaica, B, Australia and Barbados, C, Jamaica and Barbados, or D, Essex and Montego Bay? And the answer is C. Norman Manley would become prime minister of Jamaica, and Grantley Adams would become prime minister of Barbados. And they were there at that monumental conference to decide that the English would no longer be colonial powers over the most of the Anglo-Caribbean nations, at least. All right, they're going to go ahead and seek independence. So, big up everybody who's tuned in and in the chat room. Jamaica love, I see you each and every time. And my Auntie Caroline is also in the room. Big ups to everybody who is listening in on the radio sides of things. Drop a comment. Show your love. Let me know that you're enjoying the vibes, all right? Now, last week, Jamaica was hit with an earthquake. It shook the place up. It was a 5.4 magnitude earthquake hit Jamaica. There were no reported casualties or serious damage, all right? Now, I remember the first time I experienced an earthquake. It was in Jamaica. I tell you, it takes a few seconds before you really realize what is even happening, and it lasted a few seconds, but definitely the whole world shook. So I'm glad to hear that nobody was injured, or there's no serious casualties at least, and the damage was minimal. A lot of stuff fell off of the grocery stores, shelves and things like that, but it doesn't seem like anybody was seriously hurt. Now, also today, there was a 4-point magnitude earthquake recorded this morning in the region of Anguilla. According to the UWI Seismic Research Center, and that occurred around 10:02 this morning. Let's see, St. Kitts and Nevis, parts of Bermuda and Angola, and also parts of Montserrat would have felt the tremors there. So the earth is shaking, y'all. The earth is shaking. Maybe it's the soca baseline, or maybe it's the one drop baseline. But everybody stay safe best as you can. It's one of those natural disasters you really can't predict. The best is to know where to go and run for cover, right? So stay safe out there, folks. Now, further on in the news, as we see what's going on in the streets, news from the streets. Bermuda Premier defends the move towards membership of CARICOM. So the Premier of Bermuda, David Burke, on Monday said that there was no boundaries or to definite broad benefits to gain from Bermuda seeking full membership in the regional grouping CARICOM. Now, Bermuda became a CARICOM associate member on July 3rd, 2003. Burke said that, through public consultation, they'll make a decision about whether taking on full membership in CARICOM, which celebrates its 50th year this year. Now, as a associate member, they're able to visit or be at all of the meetings, but don't have any power to make any decisions. And so they do see that there is more advantage to officially joining the Caribbean community. Members such as Montserrat are also looking to make that move. Okay, we've got some sad news as well. Unfortunately, the passing of Gully Bop, whose real name was Robert Lee Malcolm, who died early last week at the age of 59 years old. He was in hospital for 2 weeks. It was confirmed that he has passed away. Gully Bop reportedly struggled with health issues in recent months. The DJ had surgery in 2022, and 1 year later, he did have a kidney transplant. So Gully Bop rose to fame when a video of him freestyling on YouTube made its rounds on social media. And from there, the Bad Like Me artists secured a deal with Claims Records and even toured internationally and scored a couple of very big hits, while Gully Bop was doing his thing. He was featured on the Sting Show in Jamaica in 2014. So rest in peace, Gully Bop. Big up yourself each and every time. Now, we've got a couple more minutes before we have a special guest who is going to be joining us, y'all. So we're going to get back into a little bit more music. I've got a world premiere. I was supposed to drop this one last week, just before the show. Pressure Busspipe sent me this one, and I said, yo, Pressure, I'm going to get it on. But the show was so tight last week, I did not get a chance to get it in, all right? This song is Royal Black Woman, brand new by Pressure Busspipe, y'all.
Hey, it's Pressure Busspipe again. Nice to meet you, love. You look so good, you're very fine. I wanna feel your touch. You're so smooth and so divine. Just to have a woman like you, that is all that I want and need. You got to be the queen in my dreams, and I'm the one that you should be with. 'Cause I wanna share my world with you. There's none to compare. My words are so true. 'Cause I'm a royal black woman. Let's make a pair, live as one. 'Cause I wanna share my world with you. Hey, hey.
Big up to all of the royal black women out there. I'm loving this one. Brand new music from Pressure Busspipe, y'all. Yeah, this is the Island Heat premiere right now. I'm loving it. Pressure Busspipe, big music. Royal Black Woman. Let's go.
Busspipe again. Nice to meet you, love. You look so good, you're very fine. I wanna feel your touch. You're so smooth and so divine. Just to have a woman like you, that is all that I want and need. You got to be the queen in my dreams, and I'm the one that you should be with. 'Cause I wanna share my world with you. There's none to compare. My words are so true. I'm a royal black woman. Let's make a pair, live as one. 'Cause I wanna share my world with you. Hey, I see beauty. I love you just the way you are, you cutie. You look so innocent, but I'm the jury. That's simply
Oh yes, indeed. The voice of Pressure Busspipe, y'all. Brand new music. We also got new music. We featured this one last week. It premiered on the show. This is Fraser Jr. with Respect, y'all.
I bet you teach them the right from the wrong. Right? Oh, no. Show love to everyone. Respect to every man. No one knows what tomorrow might bring. Listen to my song. Never hear the wrong. Had the same man, yeah, this you have to go lean back on. Never this a man. Show love to everyone. No one knows what tomorrow might bring. Listen to my song. Never hear the wrong. Same man, yeah, this you have to go lean back on. Bobo, if you rise early, I'm gonna catch the road call. 7 time rise, just say 7 time fall. Your uncle remember your friend in a mouth full of white squall. Do better than that, also get a lightning ball. We used to cook food together and play football. Heads out in the night and bun chalice on the wall. And if me get a chum change, you are the first name I call. Seems like you get corrupt and a flex like Saul. Show love to everyone, respect to every man. No one knows what tomorrow might bring. Listen to my song, never hear the wrong. At the same man, yeah, this you have to go lean back.
Amazing Papa G said you got to believe it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You got to believe. Watch this. I am a believer, and I'm gonna make you one. Praises to the Almighty One, Rastafari. I know He's the Holy One, and yes, He's the only one. I'm a believer, and I'm gonna make you one. Praises to the Almighty One, Rastafari. I know He's the Holy One, and yes, He's the only one. Marcus Garvey prophesied, and Emperor Selassie did fulfill the prophecy. November 2, 1930. That day He was crowned the King of all kings, and crowned the Lord of all lords, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, and earth's rightful ruler. I am a believer, and I'm gonna make you one. Praises to the Almighty One, Rastafari. I know He's the Holy One, and yes, He's the only one. I'm a believer, and I'm gonna make you one. Praises to the Almighty One, Rastafari. I know He's the Holy One, and yes, He's the only one. Until the ending of my day, to Rastafari I give thanks and praise, because I know He is real, and Jah was worthy to break the seventh seal. Me a talk up, in a the 12 tribe of Israel I was brought up. From New York to Jamrock, I tell ya me walk up. I showed Selassie I name and Sarah Jacob. It's so real, I am a believer, and I'm gonna make you one. Praises to the Almighty One, Rastafari. I know He's the Holy One, and yes, He's the only one. I'm a believer, and I'm gonna make you one. Praises to the Almighty One, Rastafari. I'm the Holy One, and yes, He's the only one. Listen.
Yes, indeed. The voice of the amazing Papa G, yo. You know, representing for Atlanta for years now, part of the Rude Boy International's crew. Big production right there. Y'all go out and make sure you support that. That is the Believer Rhythm. It's on the road right now. We're going to continue with some new music. This is the voice of Jamil, y'all. This one entitled Memories. New music.
Yeah. Your loving left me with some memories, and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. That I make me tell you, please come over. So your body make me feel, baby, me miss that touch the left eye impact. When we are going link back, girl, we need to get things intact. Them thoughts that what you bring back, slow wine and a whisper. Pull over your neck and then me kiss you, baby. Me caress your body, baby, come put it on me. Touch your one that make your way. Bedroom tsunami, baby, I am a Barbie. Me no need another dolly. So me know why you left, just know you're loving of me. Love me. You're loving of me. You're loving of me. Baby, ride on when the lights on. Make love to one of my songs. The way you move, girl, you're going like you're on a spinal. You my want and it final. Want find you, no want final. Scrap the autograph for your heart, me want sign on, yeah. Girl, me miss that. Touch the left eye impact. When we are gonna link back, girl, we need to get things intact. Thoughts the way you bring back, slow wine and a whisper. Hold your mind and neck and let me kiss you, baby. Let me caress your body, baby, come put it on me. Touch your one that make your way. Bedroom tsunami.
Yo, the voice of the man, Jamali. Jamali. Jamil. That's the voice of Jamil, y'all, with Memories, new music from him. Yeah, feeling that one as well. Yo, let's get back to a little bit of heat from the streets. Our special guest got a little bit of a delay, so you know we just gonna go on and we'll get to him in just a few minutes. All right. Patrice Roberts receives love for Dominica and plans for Carnival 2024. So one of the high points of Friday's World Creole Music Festival opening in Dominica was the return of Patrice Roberts to the stage. Last year, the Carry On singer had to stand up for herself against disrespect as a last-minute switch with Burna Boy meant that the soca superstar had to wait 5 hours to perform as the closing act on the final night. Following her high-energy performance, Patrice thanked Dominicans for defending her after she was criticized for making her feelings known. Patrice said that she was brought to tears by the way Dominicans had her back, and she felt like, she was one of their own. So big ups to everybody in Dominica for supporting Patrice. I know what that's like, when the big stars roll through, the super international big stars roll through, and they want to push aside the up and coming international superstars. So that's not cool. So Patrice, I think you were right for standing up for yourself. Let them know they just can't move time around and have you waiting 5 hours. No. That don't sound good. That don't look good. So big up to Patrice Roberts every time and the fans of her music. In fact, let's touch up Patrice real quick. I'm gonna touch up Patrice real quick. Yeah. Boom.